everybody, welcome to another Outer Worlds. We've done everything. I've done a little bit more exploring, found a few more, another rift anomaly or two. So I got back to the ship, and as I approached, some shadowy character come to me. Obviously not on the recording because I'd finished. Explained that he got a letter for me and he was told to deliver it on this day, this time, etc., because that's where I'd be, but he was told to do it 4 years ago or something or other. So some sort of people that can see into the future or do some sort of time travelling, and he's given me a message that I've got to play on the computer. So I've got to play that first before I do anything else, before I head to the new world area. So that's what I'm going to do next. It's making that noise. It's very annoying in my left ear. Right, let's have a listen to this message that this guy brought from the future, all these people.
Greetings, Agent of the Earth Directorate. I am Ruth Bassar, Presiding Bishop of the Order of the Ascendant. At this time, I can only presume you think us your enemy, directly responsible for your colleague Augustine de Vries' actions way back on Horizon Point. I assure you, we were not. A splinter group was behind that heresy. The collective of scientists and scholars I lead are committed to elevating humanity by pursuing a greater understanding of reality. I believe our goals are not incompatible. We both oppose the Protectorate, and we both wish to preserve Arcadia from ruin. We can help each other. I entreat you to speak with Abbot Newell. He can be found in Golden Ridge at Matriarch's Mercy. He will aid you in your mission, and hopefully, you will see fit to aid us in ours. Nav key coordinates to the Golden Ridge landing pad on Dorado are embedded in this message. Go forth as was determined, and may the plan guide you.
The Order of the Ascendant awaits us on Golden Ridge, Commander.
Okay, well, she got a lot of light bulbs around her. Yeah, so we've got a Navicom. Oh, yep, everyone else has disappeared. Going off. Okay, Navicom then. Let's see where we've got to go.
Commander, the nav key coordinates supplied by the presiding bishop of the Order have been verified. Landing in Golden Ridge is now possible. Additionally, we are also able to land in Free Market Station due to the Astrogator's progress with the updates necessitated by its rebuild. Golden Ridge is located on Dorado. It is home to the Alexandra Monastery and Matriarch's Mercy, as well as previously being a center for mining Zeranium. The Protectorate abandoned it soon after the invasion, leaving Auntie's Choice and the Order of the Ascendant to fight for control of the area and its resources. Free Market Station is an independent marketplace, the only one in the system. It is called such as it was built out of a crashed Auntie's Choice freighter by that name. Agent Ibarra prioritized your recovery above pursuing Agent de Vries. This involved disassembling and rebuilding the Astrogator to allow the Incognito to travel to your location. As the rebuilding process progresses, old nav keys may be unlocked. Unfortunately, most of them are likely not recoverable.
Okay, so it sounds like we're going to have some options. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, I can see 1, 2, 3 dots. That's interesting. Free Market Station, Dorado, and Eden. Interesting. Should we go Free Market Station, because that's like a shop. Sales and stuff might be interesting. Get some decent kit. Oh wow, okay, interesting. Gonna have a nosy round, do the usual, see if there's anything that crops up. You never know, might be a handful of things. Oh yes. Oh, steel? What? It's a piece of scrap metal, why would it be steel? Come on. So where's my bucket? That's not right. How can something like that be stealing? Guys, we've got a leak. That might want looking at. That's not good. We need to fix the leaks.
Like the second choice has got a new shipment of swill. Gave it a try. Needs some aging, but not too bad.
What? I was just with Barney. He said we're not getting any more shipments from us. What did he let you try?
Well, I maybe didn't run it by him. It was out of a big metal barrel behind the bar. Said Auntie's finest and Star Wipe on it.
That wasn't booze.
Catch it, Chad. I got a line on something big at the moment.
Barney should start selling it. It's better than half his stock.
So I was still, even though I wasn't seen, mind you, I was right in front of people. That's hilarious. It was worth a try, which is why I did the quick save. I just had to try it now. Brilliant. Oh, where are we? Yeah, I'm not too massively worried about thinking anything, to be honest.
How are the informant lines treating you? Hear anything good?
Selling everything. My stuff, the clothes on my back, my teeth, several organs. First come, first
Don't
serve.
tell me you prefer the old days when you were protectorate.
Sorry,
For my part, I
pal.
sure
You
as hell
look a
ain't going
tad
back to
too
Tau Ceti.
upscale for us to do
Almost
business.
certainly do not. Boring now is preferable to instant death lurking around every corner.
Mind your own illicit business and
Welcome
I'll
to the
mind
true
mine.
free market, friend.
we know each other? Let's say we don't. I'm
Can't tell if you're a fixer or need fixing.
These people really want to speak to me. Oh, control room. For what? I don't know. It's not giving me anything. Let's have a look what we got here. Anything good? Safe to crack. Seybold's key. Safe key or lockpick 8. Oh wow, okay. Interesting. I'm nicking these okay because there's no doors open where anybody can see me.
Do you mind if I don't pay you no mind?
I was under the impression that Free Market Station was open to all. Why am I being accosted?
Free Market Station is open to all, except spies. It's awful suspicious how you've been gallivanting about, asking everyone questions.
I am not a spy. The information I'm collecting here shall be of historical significance someday. Surely you can appreciate that.
Right. And I'm sure that information wouldn't help at all in clearing us out of the station years from now. I'll be watching you.
Okay, this is interesting. Sealed. Ah, okay. I think this must be some sort of puzzle. Is it? I guess. Let's do a save. Let's have a look. Right, I think this needs a bit more information. So I'm going to leave that and come back to it. There might be something somewhere else to help me. Oh, okay, I can't get to that because I haven't got certain traits or skills. So these are level 8. I think I'm here a little bit before when I should be, by the looks of it. I'll have a quick nosy about them.
Hey, you there! If you're interested in furthering the cause of history, come speak with me.
Still going on about...
Greetings! Are you perhaps interested in advancing the knowledge of Arcadia's history through scientific exploration? What am I saying? Of course you are. Please, do tell me anything you might know about the crash of the ACS free market. Drat! Do pardon my forwardness. As an archivist, it's my duty to collect and record hitherto unrecorded knowledge wherever it can be found. But my earnest questions have been... I can see your nose. Converse with the locals, peer into unturned corners, and I'd ask about in the saloon and the bazaar. Sub Rosa likely has some information about the crash, but I'm not... Take a look around.
Sorry, loitering ain't my crime of choice.
Can't chit-chat. I got a line on something big at the moment.
Keep a low profile. We're trying to run a respectable criminal operation here.
No, respectable criminal operation, okay. Nobody wants to speak to, which is a bit annoying. Respectable criminal operation. Oh no, this is where all the stuff is being sold. Let's have a look. That music is really annoying. Really annoying. Luckily this stuff that is showing us stealing, I don't really need. If it was bits and coins, I'd probably risk it, but not for the food.
I'm beginning to reach the tail end of my patience. You will tell me the location of the broker.
Lad, you ain't got much of a concept of a deal, do you? You ain't got nothing to offer, and a threat is offering less than nothing.
You realize any other arbiter would have crushed you where you stand for obstruction of justice long before now? That I am flowing with magnanimity?
Can't say I know what that word means, but if you're inclined to keep threatening me, only thing gonna be flowing is your blood out your body.
That didn't sound like a good conversation. Let's go speak to Tristan first.
Maybe if you would actually purchase something, I'd help you Stranger, seen my fix? Hope you're about to offer to rid me of this damn fool.
You cannot dissuade an arbiter from their sovereign-given duty, no matter how much of an irritant you may attempt to be. It is good that you have not. Some of my brethren are not as patient as I, especially with outsiders. We are the Sovereign's justiciars, tasked with upholding law as we see fit.
And executing anyone who deviates, no matter how slightly they may do so.
You! That is a gross misrepresentation. Everyone at this station has deviated more than slightly, yet I certainly haven't introduced them to my hammer. I came to meet with the information broker for, Protectorate business. Protectorate reasons. However, I find myself foiled at near every turn. None within the Protectorate would defy an arbiter and expect to live. Regrettably, I cannot make the locals see reason without rendering myself unable to learn what I seek.
Even polite entreaties don't see most getting an invite to the broker. And you've been anything but. See, you may have thought you said have an audience, but what you actually said was let him assassinate.
Do I look like a sentinel to you? No, don't answer that. My point is that if I wanted to kill everyone here, we would not be having this obnoxious conversation.
No matter what this fella says, he's not going to convince me to trust him. He's a walking security risk.
An arbiter need prove themselves to no one but the Sovereign. But if I must debase myself to further my aim, so be it.
Interesting thought. Occurs to me there might just be something that needs looking into. Within the Golden Ridge locale on Dorado, there's a refugee camp. It's unassuming, quiet-like. Most of the folks there just want to be left alone. They see to the few needs they have by working with the broker, but we ain't heard from them in a fortnight and change. Serves to reason something untoward may have transpired there. You see your way to looking into that, maybe we'll talk. That's between them and Sub Rosa. You in or you out? I don't fancy the idea of letting an arbiter loose on our allies without supervision. Might not know you, but anything's better than giving him complete freedom.
I do not take your speaking of me as some kind of feral canid lightly.
Great! Take the lap canid with you. I've had enough of his excitability, and so have my customers.
I don't claim to be pleased with the circumstances surrounding this co-investigation, but perhaps we may surprise one another. I'm Arbiter Tristan Rao. When I was an apprentice, yeah, I shall meet you at the camp. Let us hope we both arrive there intact.
Greetings again. Libations or information? What's your poison? If you were running a less than legal group, would you want everyone knowing your agents' identities? I don't think so. Lots of folks in Sub Rosa have friends and family elsewhere. Auntie's Choice and the Protectorate predominantly, but some order. If their identities somehow got out, those friends and family are suddenly going to look like much juicier targets. It's safer for always. For example, there's some kind of hoity-toity collector type parked upstairs. Supposedly, she's willing to sell some of her collection if you impress her. Laws.
Sorry, got bootlegging to do.
There's a hatch there. Come to that later. I want to have a look around here first and upstairs. Big cartridge there. Let's do a quick save. Helmet. It says detected. 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 Oh, that's a bum. How can I be detected? Okay. Right, I'm going to leave it. I'm not bad for bits. I'm doing reasonable. Man, they must. It must be because of all the people. I think I'll have to just leave nicking anything, even if it's a bit cartridge. That's very, very annoying. Okay, well, we'll do that then. We'll just ignore stuff. Where's my helmet? There we go. Oh, got a sniffly nose today.
Welcome to the true free market, friend.
Another challenger approaches. Prepare to be sent weeping from my curio collection. None have defeated my collections, and none shall. But I do so delight in a competition. Are you prepared to do battle? You flee? Alas, but I will remain here should you change your mind. Bring cards, toss ball or pitch ball, and we may engage in a combat of collect.
So I'm wondering if that hatch is going to bring me out here. Oh, more critical chance. There's a rather flashy sword there. I don't know. I will see. I'll come back to her. I'm stuck.
This ain't the place to go poking your nose in other folks' business.
Can't tell if you're a fixer or need fixing.
Oh, come now, Prospero. You've been on that stage hundreds of times. Terribly sorry you've got me ruminating. A man of my persuasion shouldn't stoop to such self-dep. You've identified me properly. I'm in charge of keeping the patrons of this. My resolve is uncharacteristically flagging. I find myself fixating. Liquid courage is never... You see, I can't just drink any old swill from the bar. My refined palate can only stomach one drink. Iceberg aged. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Really? I'm assuming it was spotted because of those guys coming in the toilet door. Did we talk?
As it happens, standing in one place and focusing on not being... I've been better. I've been worse. Preparing for either extreme.
So are they asleep? Or dead? Okay. Computer, yeah, can I use it? Terminal locked. Passcode to proceed. Okay, interesting. Right, I was a little disappointed there. What else we got around the edge? Anything good? We came that way. So let's go around this way. Oh, that is up onto there, so I'm not worried about that.
Garment's here. Come ganderize. I might not know what all my wares are, but if you're in need of sprucing up the old wardrobe, I can provide. Used to be part of Auntie's Choice. Had a lot of time to turned out to be generic clothes, work gear, and such. I got rags, fineries, and
What have I got on at the moment? Don't know. Is that what I've got at the moment? It's a medium. I think I'm wearing mediums. I think I have medium on. I'm gonna sell that. Last stand. Oops, I didn't mean to, but anyway, I was reading it, you see. I'm gonna get rid of some. Officer helmet, okay. Some of these are a bit sort of normal. Not worried about any of those. So what has he got? Medium I'm kind of wearing at the moment. What's that? Is that going? Oh, I don't know what I've just sorted it by, to be honest. 2000 0. Zero? Okay, I think I've just sorted by cost. Yeah, okay. So expensive ones are here. Heavy, heavy, heavy. Filtered cleaner. Some of these are what I've just sold. Foot soldier. Okay, gas mask, that's 120%. Oh, that's exactly the same. Okay. I don't think he's got much that's really particular. Monocle. 80% toxicity drain rate with a monocle. Okay, I think I'm probably going to get better stuff. Off. Oh, this is I lose them. I think.
This place ain't half bad. I've been to seedier underbellies.
Shop here to acquire fine food for... Welcome to our... What may this unit rehydrate for you? Yes, Iceberg Aid. Current customer is not Prosper Apollo. Unit cannot vend to current customer. Scanning error. Cannot ascertain identity of current customer. Vending Iceberg Aged Whiskey complete. Thank you for your patronage.
That was surprisingly easy. Okay, are you in charge?
Negative. This unit and stall are registered to Gerald T. Wenrich. Mr. Wenrich last visited 222 days ago. When last seen, Mr. Wenrich mentioned he was, quote, going to teach those, redacted, sub rosa, redacted, a lesson. Nobody extorts Gerald T. Wenrich. All wares were at... Error. Roach sales grandstanding not found.
I'll buy a few recipes to learn. Smoke grenade, I'll leave that. I don't think it's a critical one. Okay, so I learned a few recipes, which is quite handy. I don't have it. I could sell some stuff actually. I might have some weapons to sell actually. That's just a generic shotgun. So that. Biomass pistol can get rid of. Okay. Incendiary. Plasma. Get rid. I am tempted to get rid of that. I'll leave it for now. Keep hold of those. Okay. Cool. Sorry folks if this hasn't been the world's most
buy from me, please.
Interesting of things. Oh, he's wanting me to buy. Okay. We'll go around the front to make it official. What you got? Oh, you got all sorts of junk.
Yeah, listen, I know I shouldn't warn you about this, but anything I sell you runs the risk of exploding. I trust you'll appreciate my forthrightness and be all the more willing to buy from me.
Bro.
No. Ships decidedly ain't in my purview. You sure I can't interest you in some bric-a-brac instead of this conversation? You'd need to purchase much more from my stock for me to consider such a... Be happy to show you.
That mushroom was expensive. Wow, crikey. I've seen it in a crafting recipe though, so I thought I'll grab it, but wow, that was expensive.
Hello once more. I guarantee you some of my... Oh, I prefer to focus on the present. And is this how... Before it crashed, supervisor saw her as a threat and demoted her to the engine room. She wasn't the type to take a blow without dodging. In Auntie's choice, my colleague sabotaged the engines when her partner was on his mandated 2-minute break. When the free market attempt, well, just about everyone died. I made it to an escape pod on the Yeah, me too. Anyway, can we get back to subjects that aren't this? I got good, but none taken. I never intended to be.
And that's a full circuit, so just the middle section now. These up.
Buy from me and live to tell your... I think I misplaced a hand grenade. Browse all you like. Everything I've got is fine-tuned to perfection. I'm glad you asked. Weapon is an all-encompassing term. A rock can be a weapon, or a stick, or a particularly But what I sell here, I wouldn't dare lump them in with mere weapons. These are finely tuned. You have my guarantee. My equipment for annihilating one. That's privileged information, friend. If you just jesting. Although if you did want to kill me, I've got many. Feel free to go on a murder.
Some interesting weapons here. Agatha. Agatha's Surprise. Fires 25% more slowly, but its bullets explode on hit. Uses heavy rounds instead of long rounds. Okay. Shock rifle. Okay, so that's a 50 damage, and I can do 3 add-ons. These are getting a bit more beefy, you see, because I can add 3 updates. Ooh, a trench shotgun. Yeah, I've got no chance of affording any of these. I mean, I can afford some. Trench shotgun, hologram sight, telescopic sight. Okay. Some of these are okay price-wise. Okay. Interesting. I probably won't buy them just yet.
Buy from me and live to tell your fellows about my store.
Let's have a look round. Oh, there's weapons listed here that I've not even come across. Plasma beam caster shock barrel. What? What's the tossball blocker utility grip? Plasma cutter shock blade. I've got some interesting weapons coming up. Plasma pistol. What's that? Heavy marksman. Air-cooled machine gun sawed-off barrel. What? Wow, look at some of these. Accelerated bursts. That has been pretty good. Do I buy that though? Yeah, I'm wondering about buying the accelerated burst mod, so that if I need it, I can pop it on. If I get another gun, that's what I was thinking. So now I can mod any pistols I get, you see, that's what I'm thinking. Look at all these just out here. Look. There's just so many people around watching. I've got no chance of stealing any of these unless I want to upset everybody.
Get caught unaware if all you like. My armor will keep you. Tell me what you need. Booming now. As it happened, it sure was a convenient windfall for yours truly. Exactly. I wish can do.
Gillyhood, like the look of that. Charged Peaky trench coat, as in what? Like Peaky Blinder type sort of thing. Interesting. Protective ensemble. Undercity materials. Enemies lose awareness of the player 50% faster. Okay. Calorie counter. Healing from users in here contain multiple energy recharge. Okay. Cost cut. Okay. Anything else? Okay. Right.
Protect your loved ones, protect yourself. Buy some new armor today.
Doctor here. Get your stitches. Got a sale. If you've wounds that need stitching or teeth that need scrutiny, yes? Is it my... Suffice it to say, I'm pleased Free Market Station allows me to be my medicaments and more.
Man, I'm losing so much money here. I will be able to craft my own stuff though. That's another critical chance. How many critical chances have I picked up? Right, I think that's everything here. Should we go in there? You know, worryingly I can't remember. A medical.
If it inflicts grievous bodily harm,
never been to that guy.
I've got it.
Went to that. Did it go up here? Can't believe it wouldn't have. Yes, that's that robot. Okay, what have I got in quests? Mentioned. Collection of rogues. Rare goods unless you have a toss ball card collection that can rival her own. Where do I find the toss ball collection? Still don't know what I've got on arm. I have got quite a few. I have got some. Reasonable though. I don't know if that's going to be enough. Pursuit of Purloin propaganda. Okay, yeah. So, search for clues. Order information in Saloon Bazaar, Sub-Rose headquarters throughout the Rex, in and around the station. Otto recounted story of a ship's crash. Okay. So let's do Prospero, and that might be that complete.
As it happens, standing in one place and focusing on not being my friend. Excellent. Very well, you wish to know about the crash, yes? Are you prepared for a sordid... Everyone knows that the Free Market's captain was a hopeless romantic, especially disposed to giving Tomb. The final betrayal came from a dashing rogue smuggler who vanished with most of her bits. The good captain had about all she could endure. With nothing to live for, the aggrieved captain sent the Free Market into a suicidal tailspin. The crew attempted to wrest the controls from her to save... That's all I know. I thank you for your help.
Where's Sub-Rosa headquarters? Anyway, I'm going to have a look around for that. Maybe when I next do a recording will be somewhere else. I don't think I'll be staying here much longer than I really need to be honest. I shall catch you guys on the next one. Goodbye.